Hello students, in present video I am going to explain about 10th problem from bank reconciliation statement topic. I am taking this question from Telangana State Telugu Academy Inter First Year Accountancy Textbook. But this video is useful to all commerce students who want to know about bank reconciliation statement topic. So on BRS topic, for degree students I made some videos. In first video I explained the concept of BRS. So that video link I am giving in the description box and I am leaving in the iCards. So I request you to watch that video first, because to understand the present problem, knowing the basics of BRS is very important. Let us see the question. Question is on the board. Reddy's cash book shows a favorable balance of 25,500 rupees as on 31st December 2018. So balance is given as on 31st December 2018. Therefore, BRS we have to prepare on this date. On comparing the same with his passbook, following differences were noticed. Calculate bank balance as per passbook. Means we have to prepare BRS to calculate bank balance as per passbook. Reasons for difference are given in the question. Heading: BRS, Bank Reconciliation Statement of Reddy as on 31st December 2018. Particulars: inner amount column, outer amount column. First, favorable bank balance as per cash book is given in the question now. Write down that favorable bank balance as per cash book in outer column 25,500 rupees. In these reasons, some reasons you have to add to that amount, some reasons you have to subtract from that amount. A point. A check for 2,450 received from Sarita and Company was entered twice in the cash book. So firm is preparing BRS. So think from firm's point of view. Firm prepares cash book, bank people prepare passbook now. From Sarita, we received one check, 2,450. We deposited this check in our bank. We assume that bank people collected that money, deposited in our account, bank balance is increased. So in cash book, increase means debit side. Firm has increased 2,450 in cash book. And they did one mistake in cash book. That is, 2 times they entered. So what is the meaning of that? In passbook, 1 time they have entered. So in one book recorded means in another book not recorded. In one book wrongly recorded means in another book correctly recorded. What is correct? Writing for 1 time in passbook is correct now. Meaning is bank people collected this amount, they deposited in our account, our bank balance really increased. In passbook increase means credit side now. 2,450 increased. Now come to the mistake. In cash book 2 times they entered. Which side? Nothing is given. Means debit side only. Now, this first amount 2,450 is recorded on debit side of cash book, credit side of passbook. Means this amount is not a reason for disagreement. No? So this amount you need not to consider. Come to second amount. 2,450 entered in cash book but not in passbook. This amount we should consider. Now, bank balance as per cash book is given in the question. So rule is adjust cash book as per passbook. As per passbook, bank balance is constant. So in cash book, we should also make it constant. We increased with the 2,450 now. How to make it constant? By cancelling. So this increased amount, if you decrease, then 2 amounts will get cancelled, and as per cash book also balance remains constant. Now finally our answer is 2,450 decrease. If answer comes as increase, we have to add. Decrease, we have to subtract. Here we have to subtract this amount. First point. Sentence: check deposited, debited twice in cash book. Subtract now. So amount in inner column. Addition means amount should be in outer column. 2,450. First point is completed. Come to B bit. The receipt column of the cash book has been over added by 1,940. Cash book has 2 columns now. Debit column, credit column. Receipt column means debit column. What happened in debit column? They wrote some amounts and while totaling, they have totaled extra 1940. Because of this mistake, as per cash book, bank balance increases by 1940. They did mistake in cash book means in passbook they need not to do the same mistake now. As per passbook there is no mistake. Means bank balance is constant. But as per cash book 1940 increased. As cash book we should adjust. In cash book what to do? This increased amount we have to cancel. If you credit, then amount will get cancelled, and finally as per cash book balance remains constant. So this is our answer. 1940 we have to decrease. Second point. Sentence amount over added in cash book. 1940 in inner column. See it. Several checks totaling 6,000 rupees were issued to different suppliers. Of these, checks worth 1,500 were debited in passbook on 2nd January 2019 and 2,500 on 4th January 2019. The balance being debited before 31st December 2018. Several checks. How many checks? We don't know. Totaling 6,000. This hint he has given. So some checks are there. Checks total 6,000 rupees were issued to different suppliers. So firm has to pay some amount to suppliers. Instead of giving money, firm has given some checks to them. Total 6,000 rupees. Of these, checks worth 1,500 were debited in passbook on 2nd January 2019. In 6,000 totaling checks, first check amount is 1,500 rupees. We issued. So what we think? Supplier went to bank, he presented the check, he took the money, bank balance decreased. In cash book decrease means which side? Credit side. 1,500 firm has credited in cash book. In passbook we said they should record debit side because as per passbook balance decrease means debit side. But what happened? See, they debited in passbook on 2nd January 19. We are preparing BRS on 31st December 18 now. Up to that date what happened, that only we should observe. After that what happened, that we need not to consider. So it is debited on 2nd January 19. Means up to 31st December 2018, it was not debited in passbook. So amount entered in cash book but not entered in passbook. Continuation. And 2,500 on 4th January 19. So second amount is 2,500. This also firm issued, firm created in cash book. But when they entered that in passbook on 4th January 19, means till that date they have not debited this amount in passbook. The balance being debited before 31st December 18. The balance means total 6,000. In that first check amount 1,500, second check amount 2,500. Total 4,000. In 6,000, 4,000 if you subtract, balance is 2,000. So total 3 checks are there. Several checks he has given now. Several means here how many? 3 checks. 3 checks total is 6,000 rupees. And these are the checks values. So this amount we issued, and when it is debited in passbook before 31st December 2018. So that amount only debited in passbook. And for preparing BRS, which amounts we should consider? So the amounts which are reason for the differences. Means in one book entered, in one book not entered. Otherwise in one book correctly entered, in another book wrongly entered. These amounts only we should consider now. This third amount 2,000 properly recorded in these 2 books means this 2,000 is not a reason for disagreement. Therefore this 2,000 we need not to consider. Only first 2 amounts we should consider. Total 4,000 now. So what happened here? Checks issued but not presented for payment 4,000 rupees. And these 2 amounts in cash book we decreased, constant in passbook. So as cash book we should adjust as per passbook. In cash book what we should do? These decreased amounts now we should increase. Means 4,000 we have to debit. We have to increase. This is our answer. Then this increased 4,000, decreased 4,000 will get cancelled. And finally, as per cash book also, balance remains constant. So increase means add. Here, first point. Sentence, checks issued but not presented for payment. In brackets mention these two checks amounts, 1,500 plus 2,500. In outer column, 4,000 rupees. Next point, bills discounted got dishonored 750 rupees. Here, bill means bills of exchange. So bills of exchange we have discounted and that bill is dishonored. So this topic is related with the bills of exchange. So for degree students on bills of exchange topic, I made some videos. In introduction video, clearly I have explained bills of exchange means what, discounted means what, and dishonored means what. So we will see those clips. Then we will come to this topic. See this example. On 1st January 2018, A sold 1 lakh worth of goods to B. So A is called seller, B is called buyer. Sales are of two types now. Seller may sell the goods for cash or on credit basis. In our example, seller sold goods to B on credit. And the credit period allowed to B is 2 months. Now, for this transaction, seller needs a written proof. So he prepared one bills of exchange on B. He presented that document to B. B accepted it. B returned that document to A. Now, for this particular bills of exchange, the person who prepared this bill is known as drawer, and the person on whom this bill is prepared is known as drawee. So A is the drawer and B is drawee. From A's point of view, if you observe, this bills of exchange is worded as bills receivables, because on this particular document in future A is going to receive money. So for A, bills receivable is an asset. Same document, if you observe from B's point of view, it will become a bills payable, because he has to pay the money in future. So bills payable is a liability. Ramesh wants to purchase these goods on credit basis. He wants to have 3 months credit period. So he is not in a position to pay this 1,000 rupees on 1st April 2018. But the problem is, Suresh is not in a position to sell the goods to Ramesh on credit. But if Suresh refuses to sell the goods on credit, he is going to lose one valuable customer. So he doesn't want to lose this sale. In that case, the best solution is preparing a bills of exchange on buyer and discounting that bill with the banker. Okay? So what happened? Suresh prepared a bills of exchange, a written proof on Ramesh. When? On 1/4/2018. So in this bill, he mentions that on 1/4/2018, Suresh is selling 1,000 rupees worth of goods to Ramesh. And Ramesh has to pay the bill amount after 3 months. Then Suresh puts his signature, he affixes one stamp to bring the legality to this document. He presents this document to buyer. Then buyer goes through with this information. If it is acceptable to him, he puts his signature and he writes accepted word. He returns that bill to Suresh. Okay, that was happened. Now see the continuation. Suresh discounted it on the same day from bank at a discount of 5% per annum. So Suresh wants to encash this bill. So he went to a bank where he is having one account. Okay, and he sold this bill to banker. And when this bill is discounted on the same date, so Suresh is discounting the bill with this bank on bill drawn date. Now, what is the meaning of discounting the bill? Suresh is selling this bill to banker. Okay. Now, bill is with whom? Bill is with bank. Now, bank will deposit the bill amount in Suresh account. Don't think that bank will deposit full bill amount 1000 rupees. Bank deducts some amount towards discount or interest, and the remaining amount only bank deposits in drawers account. So how to calculate the discount amount? For that there is a formula. That formula is, this is a formula. Discount is equal bill amount into rate of discount into number of months from discounting date to due date divided by 12. Let us substitute the values. Bill amount is 1000 rupees into rate of discount 5%, no? 5 by 100 into number of months from discounting date to due date. When bill is discounted? On the bill drawn date, that is on 1/4/2018. 2. What is the due date of the bill? Let us calculate. From 1st April to 3 months we have to count now. So 1st April to 1st May 1 month, 1st June 2 months, 1st July 3 months. So 1st July 2018. Now to this date 3 grace days we have to add now. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th. 4th July 2018 is the due date. So from 1st April to this date, how many months are there? 3 months. Forget about that 3 extra days. Therefore, into 3 by 12. And when discounting date is the bill drawn date, then you need not to calculate the due date also. So directly this 3 months you can take here. Because discounting date to due date, the period will be 3 months only. Now, 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 3 ones are, 3 fours are, 4 ones are, 4 2.5s are. 2.5 into 5 is equal to 12.5. 12 rupee 50 NP is the discount. Then bank will not pay the full amount 1000 rupees to Suresh. How much they will deduct? 12 rupee 50 NP towards discount. Bill amount 1000 rupees minus discount 12 rupee 50 NP. Then the remaining amount will be 987 rupee 50 paisa. That will be paid to Suresh. Okay. Thus, whenever Suresh wants to encash the bill, he can encash it. Therefore, bills of exchange comes under a liquid asset. Liquid asset means what? Whenever you want to convert that asset in the form of money, you can convert. So, by discounting the bill with a banker or with any other person, drawer can convert that bill into cash form. When Suresh discounts that bill with a bank where he is maintaining one account, then what bank does? After discounting the bill, this amount will be credited to Suresh account. So that amount will be deposited in Suresh account. Okay. Now bill is with whom? With banker. So on the due date is 4th July 2018. On this date, bank went to drawee. Bank presented this bill to drawee. And what happened to this bill? See the question. Pass the necessary journal entries in the books of Suresh and Ramesh if the bill is honored on the due date. So on the due date, when bank presented that bill to drawee, drawee honored it. Honoring means what? paying the amount. How much amount drawee has to pay? Bill amount 1000 rupees. So 1000 rupee Ramesh paid to bank. Now how much is the benefit to banker? Banker is receiving 1000 rupees from drawee, but banker paid 987 rupee 50 paisa to drawer. So the difference amount 12 rupee 50 NP is banker's profit. So for this profit only, banker is accepted to discount the bill. So what is meant by discounting of a bills of exchange? Before the due date of the bill, when drawer sells the bills of exchange to any bank or to any person to encash that bill, it is known as discounting of a bill. Bank went to N and N dishonored the bill. Then who becomes the next responsible person? M. Therefore, when bill is discounted with the bank to M, these bills receivable becomes a contingent liability. Contingent liability means what? Contingency means what? May or may not. Not sure. Uncertainty. If N honors the bill, M is not responsible. He is not liable to banker. If N dishonors the bill, then M becomes liable, because who has given this bill to bank? M only. So if N pays money, then okay. Otherwise, bank will deduct that amount from M account only. So M liability is a contingent liability. As N dishonored the bill, what bank does? From M account they deduct that bill amount. How much they should receive from N? Bill amount 50,000. Now as he is not paying, from M account they will deduct that amount. Now you may get one doubt. On that day, if in M account 50,000 balance is not there, then what happens? You know, when insufficient balance is there, what happens? Bank will charge some fine, no? So whenever he deposits money, at that time with fine, bank will deduct this bill amount from his account. Okay? Then assume balance is there. As N dishonored the bill, what bank did? From M account they deducted the money. So bank balance of M is decreasing. For one bills of exchange, we are drawer. So bill value 750 rupees. So we need the amount before the due date of the bill. So what we did? We sold this bill to bank. So bank credited that amount 750 in our account. We took that amount. And on the due date of the bill, drawee should pay the amount to banker. And what happened to this bill? Dishonored. Means drawee failed to pay this 750 to bank on the due date. If drawee pays the amount, then okay, firm is not responsible. When drawee fails to pay that amount, bank will demand from firm only. Because who sold this bill to banker? Firm as a drawer. So when drawee dishonors the bill, drawer becomes responsible. Firm becomes responsible. And how bank takes this 750 from us? They are maintaining our account now. From our account, they deduct that amount. So when they deduct 750 from our account, bank balance as per passbook decreases by 750. No? This was happened. And you know, in BRS, in one book entered means in another book not entered. Always we have to remember that. In passbook debited means not credited in cash book. Finally, this was happened. Now, cash book balance is given in the question. No? Rule adjust cash book as per passbook. As per passbook, bank balance is decreased. We should also decrease in cash book. 750 we should credit. Answer came as decrease, means subtract. Sentence, same sentence we'll write. Bill discounted, dishonored. Amount in inner column 750 rupees. Then EBIT. A check of 400 was credited in passbook but was not recorded in the cash book. 400 check was credited in passbook. Credited in passbook means bank balance is increasing. When they credit a check like that, we deposited check with the bank. So they collected the amount, they deposited in our account. Here credit means in cash book we have to debit that now, but clearly is giving that not recorded in cash book, not debited in cash book. So this is the difference. Now cash book we should adjust now. What to do in cash book? As per passbook bank balance increased. In cash book we should also increase. This is our final answer. Increase now, addition. Second point. Sentence. Check amount credited in passbook only. 400 in outer column. Next point. Last one. Uncredited check 1000. Uncredited, not credited. Now we will get a doubt. In cash book credit side is there. In passbook also credit side is there. Uncredited means amount is not credited in which account? In cash book or in passbook? Doubt comes in. Now for bank related accounts only we use this credit word. Suppose salary is credited. What is the meaning of that? Employee's salary is deposited by the employer in the bank. So in bank money was deposited. That is only the meaning now. So credited, debited, these words we use by keeping passbook in mind. So here the meaning is in passbook not credited. In passbook not credited means what? In cash book debited now. In cash book 1000 is debited. Means exactly what happened there? Firm has one check. Firm deposited that check in bank. Firm thought that bank collected that money, deposited in my account, bank balance increased. We increased in cash book. But what happened? Bank not yet collected that amount. Now cash book we should adjust as per passbook now. In cash book what to do? Here balance is constant but we increased. Now this increased amount we have to cancel. By crediting we have to cancel. This is our final answer. Decrease. Subtract. Sentence uncredited check. In inner column 1000 rupees. So everything we have taken in BRS. Finally we have to close this table. These three amounts total 29,900 minus these four amounts total 6,140. So 29,900 minus 6,140 is equal 23,760. For this, what to write? In question, favorable bank balance as per cash book is given now. So answer is favorable bank balance as per passbook. So this is the end of present video. Take a screenshot of this. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.